Hey guys, um, so I've seen this MOBA streamed by Maximus Black. Uh, this MOBA is in alpha. Well, it says it's in alpha, but they didn't change it. They did change it now already. Apparently, in 1 week time. It's in closed beta now. It's a unique MOBA in the way that it is a very real-time strategy based MOBA. Like it's a MOBA but unique in its kind since it's very RTS like. I haven't played yet, I just downloaded it. Surprisingly enough, for someone who isn't big of a YouTuber and not naming that I'm a YouTuber or anything, like I'm surprised that I got my beta access so early, like after half a week of asking, or 1 week, or several days. I don't really remember. If my commentary sucks or if I don't comment a lot, it's because I'm already up 24 hours almost, so I'm fucking exhausted. I don't even know if you can hear me over the sound since it's very loud, but whatever. I'll just play to tutorials and then I'll just that'll be the end of video 10. I had some issues downloading this, but they helped me. I fixed it over the course of 8 hours or something, so yeah. Kinda stayed up. I only stayed up basically to fix this and to install it before ping 120. I think it's only the game makers are from America. Thing that sucks about it is European players. I think there's only one server currently, which is American, which kind of sucks for the European players because plus 100 ping, yay. And I'm especially someone who plays on MOBAs. Like I fucking hate ping or delay, even the slightly. It's like 0.25 second delay even pisses me off after like half an hour, especially on MOBA. So it's going to be fun. I hope they add more service soon for the European players. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to upload this on YouTube, but assuming they ask people to stream this and to advertise it, I don't think they mind. So if they do mind, I mean, I guess I'll put it off as soon as they notice me of it. So I'll even post some permission after this. So like after I slept. Commander actions, camera control, mission objective. So that's basically the Nexus. Those bunkers are towers. You also have a jungle. Those cloaking fields are bushes, like League of Legends bushes, or whatever you call them.
Our top guard tower is under attack.
You also have legendary monsters, if I've seen, or red, more precisely.
All right, let's pull the trigger. Gotta move. Okie dokie.
I don't seem to have any problems with delay, but that's probably because I'm playing a non-PvP game. This is
Trigger finger itches.
against AI, I guess, since it's tutorial. Okay.
I can shoot him from here.
So this is a bush, basically. Oh, they're explaining it as well, nice. Like, this game is already pretty damn polished, if you ask me, for just out of alpha into closed beta. Like, and has nice graphics as well.
All right, let's go. No running now. I didn't think I could get any better. Nice to be wrong.
To order mission.
Time to introduce them to our rifle. Bam. We've got him now. Firing.
So you can issue a recall, but there will be a recall zone. Then you can go outside of it without canceling it, I think. But if you go back in, it's like that's already one thing. Like you can order recall, and you can move and do stuff meanwhile while you're waiting for recall, which is pretty nice. Like that's already a more strategic form of MOBA, I would say already. Like first impression wise. Activate the original button. Just going to check if it's recording or not, else I'm fucked. Yep, it is recording. That's nice. Here you can find your commander's combat parameters. Your commander will gain additional attribute points each time they level up. Your commander's attribute points are currently being distributed automatically. If you wish to develop your commander's attribute points on your own, you must disable the auto-upgrade function. So Maximus Black was using automatic commander upgrades. I don't think I want to do that. Because the only issue you might have if you don't do a automatic at the start is that you might have, like, you have more customizability, but you might fuck up your stats and builds, stuff like that. Considering I'm a MOBA veteran who played pretty much nearly all MOBAs and been playing MOBA since Dota got released on World of Warcraft 3, I'm going to disable it as soon as my tutorial is over. I'm not sure, I assume this is suggested, so it might take a longer while for me to choose my stats than veterans of this game, but I will do manual as soon as the tutorial is over, like the 3 tutorials. and I'll check with tutorial. I mean, suggested stuff and see if I can find better alternatives that make me stronger or customized depending on what I need. Or it's just me to disable it anyways. So. Attribute shards as a reward for various events during battle, such as enemy unit dying near your commander. Collecting these attribute shards will grant you to filter attribute bar. Each time you filter attribute bar, you will earn an attribute point that can be spent on various upgrades for your commander. Attribute points can only be spent at your spawning platform. Your commander has just been granted 2 extra attribute points. Spend them however you wish. So this is, oh, nice. You have small hotkey shortcut buttons and surprisingly well padded. This is close. You have to remind yourself, like, this is close beta and it just got out of alpha like a few days ago to max 1 week ago. It has, seriously, all in all, so far I've seen nice polishing already, nice graphics, and I don't know the word for it. Like, it's pretty much like a full game to me already. Like, they have even the small things like a hotkey, like this button, like hotkey buttons, for example. Small touch, but nice to have. Like, I don't know. The only reason why it might still be in closed beta is because there might be some glitches, but I don't think there will be many glitches since this game seems polished as fuck already. I'm not judging from so far I've played, but from the stream I've watched of Maximus Black already as well. I mean, I've watched him for like 3 hours or something, and I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry, I'm too tired to think properly. Excellent, you have reached spiritual attribute points. Every 5 attribute points you will unlock a proficiency point. It can be used to purchase peripheral upgrades for your commander. The proficiency bar at the top right window. Will track your progress, spend your points, select the proficiency icon and press plus. The only thing I don't like about this game so far, but I haven't checked, so I'm not 100% sure, is it's American. Like, it's open to European players and probably worldwide, but it only has one server, which is North America. Like I've said, in PvP, this is going to piss me off, especially since it's a MOBA. Instead of having around 25-30 ping, I will have 120, which might give me like half a sec to 1.5 sec delay on my actions, which is going to annoy the shit out of me. So I'm not sure if I will play this game that much until there's an European server. So I still will play it because I'm looking forward to this game, but I can't really blame them. It's closed beta. I guess they don't want to open that much yet. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Another reason why it's probably not, why it's still closed beta or just out of alpha is because the game probably still requires a shit ton of balancing, since it's a MOBA after all. Like, it's an RTS MOBA, but the core game style is a MOBA. Like, MOBAs require a whole ton of balancing, and I don't think this game has much balancing yet. So this is pretty much the same for everyone, and this is specific to your champion or type of champion. Commander, I mean. Or you can just have all, but oh yeah, you have all proficiencies for all commanders, so there's an incredibly amount of customization you can do. Like for example, you can probably play a carry champion as a tank. I don't think it's efficient, but it might be eventually. I wouldn't be surprised if this game would make it possible and viable. So the question is that if it can compete with Dota and League of Legends. I hope it can, because it looks like a freaking nice MOBA so far I've seen, but I don't know for sure. Now you learn how to move and operate the camera. First select the camera by clicking on the button on the screen. Control C. I have to admit the shortcuts are awkward for me, but I play Heroes of the Storm and League of Legends mainly, so yeah. By holding down the middle button, the movement into towards the side is now focused towards the edge of the screen. Well done. Few remote locations on the map. There's one thing I do not like, which is minimap on the left bottom side instead of the right bottom side, but it might be just because of the tutorial. Not too sure. Oh, drop off is basically like a teleport. When it's 6 minutes cooldown.
Firing. Would you look at that? You sure? I can shoot him from here.
You'll be in charge of building your own forces, which is where the real-time strategy aspect comes in. Since your commanders can only be so strong, only get so strong. Here as well, you have to focus specific targets to win the battle, for example. Lead your allies to victory against enemy forces. So The RTS side comes in with you being able to spawn your own units in waves. Later on, you have to sell all weak units so far I've seen and buy strong ones, because the weak ones will be so goddamn useless since they insta die, or since they deal no damage or have no range, for example. Like for example, any RTS or StarCraft for this example, you have unit compositions. You can counter the enemy wave by buying counters for that wave. Like if they buy weak ass soldiers and try to swarm you, you can just go for long range AoE
You sure? I can shoot
units,
from here.
for example. I'm not sure if they do have that yet, but it's just an example.
And we're walking. Upgrade time. Firing. No running now.
Our
Energy.
forces have destroyed the enemy's top guard tower.
Just point me toward the targets.
The enemy has used the tactical ability Peacemaker against your forces. You too have tactical abilities at your disposal. They're up to medical drone onto your forces to heal your opponents.
Thought I was great before? Going, and they'll soon be gone. And bang!
Enemy commander warning. An enemy commander is on the battlefield. Commanders are most often controlled by other players, making them much greater threat than other enemy units. Defeating an enemy commander in battle. Defeat an enemy commander in battle and you will earn bonus attribute points.
Right in the crosshairs.
First blood.
First kill. Ooh, that's gotta be a new record.
Oh, I can't upgrade it. Oh yeah, I probably have to
You
be at
sure?
the
I can
Nexus.
shoot him from here.
This reminds me of Black Market Prowler League of Legends game. I was thinking I got glitched being unable to
The enemy's auger is under attack.
spend my special coins, but I forgot I had to be at the shop to do that, so yeah.
Enemy top shield generator destroyed.
That's far enough.
Another thing is units will spawn at the spawn points, and at the start they won't attack immediately. And you can also
Thought I was great before?
prevent them from moving for a while and make them group up, I think, for some reason.
Firing.
Like, I think you might make them wait for another wave and then push. Would be awesome if you could do that, but I'm not 100% sure if you can or not. Because if you can, it's going to, like, they don't have a limited duration of flower spawn. They are permanent, so you can, if you can hold alone. For example, if two commanders can hold enemy wave and two enemy commanders alone, you can just wait for like as long as you want, as long as you can hold to ignite the enemy currency for upgrading or buying units, and you can then swarm them in one big wave instead of doing 5 small waves, for example. The enemy augur will attack the first units that gets within its range. Therefore, if your commander has will attack you. However, if your commander is first to reach augur, or if you attack an enemy commander with the augur's range, the augur will focus an attack on you. Okay.
Got it. Sniper rifle beats everything.
So that's tutorial 1.